8 signs a person doesn't like you, even if you think they do. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought someone liked you, only to discover that they didn't? It can be challenging to accept. However, it's critical to recognize the clear signs that someone isn't into you. Today we'll look at 8 signs that indicate that someone dislikes you. Don't forget to press that red button to subscribe to our channel and comment, "I've subscribed," so we can thank you. Number 8, utter lack of communication. Consider the following. You send a text message to a friend that you haven't seen in a long time. You're excited to meet with them. When you still haven't heard back after several days, you start to question if they're busy. You might think that they've forgotten about you, and you may be right. It typically means that they don't like you as much as you thought. Keep in mind that we'll make time for people we care about. Though life can be hectic at times, if someone values your friendship or relationship, they will find a way to stay in touch. Maybe you're thinking, but what if they're just bad at texting? Fair point, but here's the thing. If someone really wants to talk to you, they'll make an effort to do so, even if they're not great at it. If you find yourself constantly reaching out to someone and getting nothing in return, it's time to face the facts. Maybe they don't care much about your relationship as you do. Of course, every rule has its exceptions. It's possible that the person in question is just going through a difficult time, or maybe they're juggling personal issues. These things make it challenging for them to maintain contact. But generally speaking, a lack of communication is a red flag. Check your communication history the next time you're suspicious of someone's feelings for you. It might be time to reevaluate the connection, especially if you're starting to seem a little one-sided. Number 7, they're not interested in your life. Have you ever shared something with a friend only to get an unenthusiastic response? Maybe they barely acknowledge what you said or change the subject right away. It's a frustrating feeling indeed. It might be a sign that the person you're talking to doesn't like you as much as you thought they did. They'll make an effort to engage with you if they care about you. They try to learn more about your life. If that particular someone shows a lack of interest, it's worth considering whether the relationship is truly fulfilling for you. However, it's important to remember that a lack of interest isn't always a sign of someone's actively disliking you. They could simply be busy with their own issues. It's possible they might lack the energy to fully engage in conversations. But if you frequently feel undervalued or unheard, don't stay silent. Be honest with that person. Try to reconsider whether this relationship is actually beneficial to you. You deserve to be surrounded by people who respect you and your life experience. Never forget that. Number 6, they don't make an effort to spend time with you. Let me set the scene for you. You've been wanting to hang out with a friend for weeks. However, they cancel every time you suggest a get-together. Maybe they never get back to you about making plans. It's frustrating. It might be a sign that they don't like you as much as you thought they did. Here's the thing. People find time for the ones they love. Sure, life gets busy. However, you should notice if someone is consistently making excuses not to see you. Question whether they're genuinely involved in the relationship. Of course, there are exceptions to this. Maybe the person is going through a tough time. They might be dealing with personal issues that drain their social battery. But in general, not making an effort to spend time with you is a red flag. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who want to spend time with you. Your people should make you feel valued. Value your feelings if you consistently feel like the person in question is blowing you off. It might be time to reassess the relationship. Prioritize spending time with people who truly want to be with you. Number 5, they don't prioritize you. Have you ever found yourself wondering why someone who you thought liked you never seems to prioritize you? It's a common experience that can leave you feeling confused, frustrated, and uncertain about where you stand with that person. But here's the hard truth. Not prioritizing you is a clear sign that someone doesn't like you, even if you think they do. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they will make an effort to prioritize you in their life. They will make time to spend with you, reply to your messages promptly, and go out of their way to show you that you matter to them. On the other hand, if someone consistently fails to make you a priority, it's a clear indication that they don't value the presence in your life. It's essential to recognize that everyone has different priorities in life. But when it comes to relationships, making time for someone is a crucial factor in showing your interest and investing in that connection. If someone doesn't prioritize you, it's time to accept that they may not be interested in you as they thought they were. Don't waste your time and energy on someone who doesn't value the way you deserve. Instead, focus on those who prioritize and cherish you in their lives. Number 4, they make excuses to avoid you. Have you ever made excuses to avoid someone? There can be several reasons for it. Maybe you're not in the mood to hang out, or you're just too busy with work. But it doesn't feel bad when someone makes excuses to avoid seeing you. It could be a sign that they don't actually like you. People make excuses to avoid confrontation. They're basically avoiding hurting someone's feelings. However, making excuses is a red flag. It shows that they're not interested in getting closer to you. Maybe they don't share the same interests or values as you, or perhaps they just don't like your vibe. It's important to pay attention to how someone is behaving, whatever the reason may be. Step out of the relationship if they're trying to avoid you. Do yourself a favor and consider moving on. Remember, you deserve to be around people who value your time, the ones who enjoy your company. Life is too short to settle for less. Number 3, they don't make eye contact. Have you ever met someone who just won't look you in the eye? That person can be your friend, colleague, or partner. You might assume that they're just shy or nervous. However, let me tell you that not making eye contact is often a sign that someone doesn't like you. You naturally feel the need to connect with people you like on a deeper level. Eye contact is one way to do that. It shows that we're engaged in conversation. It also indicates that we're interested in what they're saying. Preventing eye contact can indicate that someone is uninterested or uneasy. There are, of course, outliers. Some individuals are simply uncomfortable with direct eye contact. Some may avoid it for cultural, personal reasons. Try to notice if someone avoids eye contact on a regular basis. If they do, they might not like you as much as you believe. So if you're not receiving the eye contact you want, it may be time to reconsider your relationship with that person. Move on to someone who is more interested in getting to know you. Number 2, they criticize you frequently. Are you tired of being constantly criticized on every little thing by someone you thought was your friend? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's a pretty clear sign that they don't like you. Criticizing someone frequently is often a way of expressing dislike. It shows one's dissatisfaction with another person's behavior or actions. Notice, if someone is always picking apart everything you do, it's a pretty good indication that they don't value your presence in their life. In this case, it's time to reevaluate the dynamics of your relationship. Decide if it's worth keeping around. Remember, you deserve friends who uplift and support you. No need to allow those people in your space who constantly try to bring you down. Number 1, they talk behind your back. Have you ever had the feeling that someone doesn't like you, even though they act friendly towards you? Well, this might be missing a major sign. Talking behind your back. Yes, that's right. When someone talks behind your back, it goes to show that they don't like you, even if they're pretending to be your friend to your face. Talking behind someone's back means you're saying things that can't be said in front of them. This is a sign that they're not comfortable being honest with you, that they don't value your relationship enough to communicate their issues. It's also a sign that they may be gossiping or spreading rumors about you, which is never a good thing. Moreover, talking behind your back can be a way for people to gain social power. Through rumors, they may be trying to damage your reputation or social standing. This is often a tool used by people who feel insecure or threatened. They might be jealous of your success or popularity. So if you suspect that someone is talking behind your back, it's important to confront them. Ask for an explanation. There may be a chance to continue the relationship if they're willing to be honest. However, if they continue to gossip or spread rumors, then it's best to distance yourself from them. So there you have it, 8 signs that someone doesn't like you, even if you think they do. Remember, it's important to be able to recognize these signs so you don't waste your time pursuing someone who's not interested. And as always, remember there are plenty of people out there who will appreciate you for who you are. Thanks for watching.